Hi guys. So we just got back from the beach. We're home. We got a visitor, of course. It's like he knows as soon as I make a video, he wants to come be nosy. He went to his grandma's house for our vacation. And he missed his mama. Sorry, my phone's on the charger, so I gotta like be near this light. So it might look a little wonky. Maybe I can set you up here. Or maybe I'll just set you up by my ring light. Hold up. Let's go to the ring light. Even though the natural lighting is kind of hitting right now. The natural light is hitting right now. Yes, it is. Yo, listen to me. Sorry guys, I really should have set this up before, but you know me, I'm not prepared for anything. I am a terrible filmer. Okay, I think we're gonna use the natural lighting, and we're gonna go with the messy bun because guess whose hair's not washed? Mine. But I didn't go swimming. I just washed my body off from like the tanning oil and stuff. Got a new amethyst crystal to ward off that negative energy, bitch. And I'm also, amethyst is my birth crystal, and it's very healing. It's very healing. It's very good for addiction. And addictive, anything that you can be addicted to, it's good for that. It's good for warding off negative energy. It's usually people's first crystal that they add to their collection. Usually is. And of course I was drawn to it. So yeah, I'm just in my pajamas trying to think of like some videos I wanted to make. I was thinking like first times like I did drugs type videos. So this one is gonna be the first time I tried heroin. Okay, so the first time I tried heroin, I was 16. And I had a boyfriend at the time who hung out with older people. He had older friends, and I can't remember if I was 16 or 17, but I had just gotten kicked out of my mom's house because I wasn't listening, wasn't following her rules, just wasn't complying with anything she was saying. And I was hanging around older people, so I was doing older people things. I was already snorting a bunch of coke at that time, drinking, smoking weed every day, doing whatever I wanted to do, dropping any drug that you gave me, I would take. Like if you gave me a pill, it could have literally been a fucking ibuprofen, and I would have taken it without even like asking. I would have been like shoved it down my throat. That's the kind of person I was. Like, you could have gave me a fucking ibuprofen and it would have been, you could have told me it was ecstasy and it would have been a fucking ibuprofen. Hold on, guys. I got a text. I'll come right back. So, yeah, pretty much you could have given me a fucking Tylenol, told me it was fucking ecstasy, and I would have ate it, and yeah, that's that. I was that type of teenager, aka shot, aka a dumb bitch, okay? So yeah, I just was crazy. I wanted to party. I wanted to do drugs. I hate how you can see my bathroom in the back. That's not what we like to see. We like to see, like, the mirror. In case we see any ghosts. I hope we don't see no fucking ghosts. But anyway, so that's what kind of teenager I was. I was hanging around the older kids, thought I was cool, and I always swore that I would try every drug before I died. And I knew that I liked downers because I had already tried oxys, I've already tried hydros, I tried all those. I knew that I was gonna like heroin. So one of my good friends who was like 20 years older than me at the time, she was a heroin addict, and I was with her at her house. Her daughter was in her room sleeping. It was late, and the first time I wanted her to, so first I watched her do it. I watched her mix it up, you know, pour out the bags into the cap of the, you know, I'm not going to explain how to do it. That's just not appropriate. Anyway, I watched her do it. And then I watched her inject it. And I was like, okay, so you can, you know, inject me. I'm a little bit nervous, but I could see her expression. I could see how good she felt immediately. Like, I could see her, like slip away, kind of, like, out of herself, and like that like excited me. But I was also really nervous at the same time. Like, my stomach was like turning. And so she told me she wanted me to sniff it my first time because she was scared and she didn't want me to like overdose. So she was looking out for me a little bit, you know, that teensy little bit. Just sniff it, that'll be safer. Oh God. And so she poured it out and I sniffed it, and from there it was over. I fell in love. As soon as you sniff it, you get like this drip in the back of your throat, and at first you don't like the taste, but like you learn to love the taste. You like learn to crave the taste because it starts to taste so good. And I remember the taste, I remember the look of it, I remember everything about it. And when you sniff it, it takes like anywhere from like 5 to 10 minutes to kick in. But as soon as I sniffed it, I felt it like after like 5 minutes. At first I was like, I don't feel it. Like, I don't feel it at all. Because she felt it instantly because she had shot hers up. And after it kicked in, I was just leaning back on the couch and I just felt so good. And then after that, I got really nauseous and I started throwing up. Like, I was so nauseous. She said that was normal, but yeah, I puked and I puked and I puked. But after I puked, I felt so much better. And, you know, it's not really like a crazy story, I guess. It's just, that's how easy it happens, you know? One of your friends do it and then you're introduced to it, and it could just be that easy. I don't know if the woman that I was hanging out with was ever like prescribed pain meds, but I was never prescribed pain meds or anything. That's how I got into it, just being around people who did it and just being in the drug scene. That's how I got into it. And, you know, even being so young, like, you know, I think back, I'm 23. I cannot imagine giving heroin to a 16-year-old now. Like, at 23, this girl was like in her late 30s, giving heroin to a 16-year-old. Like, me and my brain now, I would never give heroin to a 16-year-old. I just can't wrap my head around that thought process. I just can't. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I remember the bag. I remember it had a pink stamp on it, and I never saw a pink stamp on a bag ever again. But that was my first time, you know, doing heroin. Not very exciting, but that's how it all began for me. And it just sucked me in, and it hasn't let me go yet. But I'm trying to release myself from the grasp of this devil. But that's really all I have for you guys today. I know it really wasn't that interesting, but I love you. I wanted to hop on and just talk to you. And I hope you guys are doing well, feeling well, having a great day, enjoying the warm weather, getting some sun, staying safe, and staying sober. And I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah.